Hello everyone, Bob here. Welcome to Brain Gym Season 1, Episode 4. And this episode is called A 7-Day Exercise Plan for Seniors, Brain Gym Style. You're going to need a blank piece of paper and 2 markers for the warm-up. So I'll show you how to do the warm-up. Follow along. It's not hard, but it's going to work both sides of your head. Take the paper and fold it in half. And try to be as exact as you can and really crease the edges well. I like to open it up and fold it the other way in half just to crease the edges on that side too. So you've taken the 8.5 by 11 piece of paper and you fold it in half both ways to crease the edge. Okay? Then fold it in half again and crease the edges all the way around here. And maybe open it up and fold it in half the other way. Are you lost yet? No. You've just taken an 8.5 by 11 piece of white blank paper and folded it in half twice. Let's fold it in half one more time. And really crease the edges all the way around. No scissors allowed. And then maybe open it and fold it in half the other way to crease the other edge. So now when we open it up, let's count the number of rectangles. You're right, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we won't count the ones in between. Just 8 small rectangles. So I want you to take the thing and rip it in half, but not all the way through. I still want one piece of paper left when we're done. So if I rip it in half this way, I'll have 2 pieces of paper, and I don't want that. So I'm going to rip it in half this way, but just through the middle. So I'll fold it like a tent and start at the top and tear down the crease. And this should be easy if you creased it well. Just halfway, like so. And then open it all the way up and push it together and make yourself a book without any stapler. I'll show you that again. So you have it all the way open. Turn it over like a tent. Smoke comes out the top of the tent, and then push it together. And if it's creased well, it'll go together very easily. Just to make sure, I'll crease it one more time. So you've made yourself a little book, and hopefully it's got 8 pages. Let's see. This is page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's, on the front, use our marker and call it 7-Day Exercise Plan for, not seniors, Robert, or whatever your name is. Robert. That's the title of our book, A 7-Day Exercise Plan for Robert, or whatever your name is. So page 1, we're going to, instead of calling it page 1 at the top, we're going to put Monday, M-O-N-D-A-Y. And then on Tuesday, it'll be on page 2, Tuesday. It's been a long time since you printed the days of the week. Monday, Tuesday. And then we've got Wednesday. I know you might want to print the short form, but let's print the whole word out. And Thursday. Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday, printing, right? Saturday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is on the back page. Sunday. And then on page 1 where it says Monday, at the bottom, we're going to print the owl. The owl. On Tuesday, we're going to print 1 foot. Like that, 1 foot. Then we have Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday's the dirty dozen. The dirty dozen. And Thursday is juggling. Like that. And Friday is strike a pose. And Saturday is walk the block. And Sunday is the golden 8. Golden 8. Got it? So 7-day exercise plan for Robert. Monday, the owl. Tuesday, 1 foot. Wednesday, dirty dozen. Thursday, juggling. Friday, strike a pose. Saturday, walk the block. And Sunday, the golden 8. And what goes in here is a picture, but not yet. Okay? Let's just review the exercises so you know what each one of these exercises means. So put that down. Find yourself a little bit of space. You're going to need some light weights, so that could be a couple of little water bottles, 1 or 2 pounds. It could be a couple of cans out of the cupboard of kidney beans, or if you have some hand weights, but nothing heavy. So, space and weights. And we'll start with the owl. Well, it's Monday, and it's time to do the owl. That's the only exercise I have to do today is the owl. I can do it in the morning, the afternoon, or the evening, anywhere I want. I don't need any equipment, just me. What's it good for? Yeah, it's good for my arms, my shoulders, my upper back, my pecs, my neck on both sides. It's a great exercise, and it involves both sides of my brain because there's a crossover involved. So here's what I do. I take my hand, I cross over, and I put my palm on top of my shoulders. And then I use my fingers and I dig into my shoulders and I squeeze with this part of my palm against the bone up there to bring blood into my trapezius muscle on that side of my body. Otherwise, I'm just relaxing, sitting here, squeezing my trapezius muscle. And then I slowly turn my head and look into the squeeze as far as I can go without any pain. Keep squeezing. I need oxygen in those muscles. And I count 3, 2, 1. And then I slowly bring my head back to neutral. When I'm ready, I turn and look away from the squeeze into the other side. No pain. When I get as far as I can go, I go 3, 2, 1. and then slowly back to center. And when I'm ready, I'm going to look up. But notice I'm still squeezing here and still crossing over the meridian. Okay, here I go. I look up, 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 up with no pain. 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring my head back into neutral, and then when I'm ready, the last move is looking down, put my chin on my chest. When I get there, 3, 2, 1, and then slowly back to neutral and relax. Other side, palm, nice wide fingers, cupping the shoulder there. Give it a squeeze. When you're ready, look into the squeeze. Turn your head slowly, go as far as you can. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring the head back into neutral. When you're ready, look away from the squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Look up. 3, 2, 1. And when you're ready, chin to chest, look down. 3, 2, 1. Neutral. You're done. Now, if you're really ambitious, you could do it again, and then maybe a third time. Since you're holding it for 3 seconds in each position, why not repeat the whole thing, both sides, 3 times? But for you beginners out there, for you people that are, lucky you're even doing an exercise on Monday, just do it once, both sides, okay? Good luck. Well, it's Tuesday. It's time for the 1 foot. Again, I can do it in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening. I don't need any equipment. Well, maybe there should be a wall or a counter or a chair close by, maybe a tree, so I can hold on. Because I'm going to balance on 1 foot. And I'll start with the outside leg. I'll lift the other one off the ground so that it's not touching. So to do that, I'm shifting my weight to this leg here. My foot is flat. It's well grounded into the deck here. And I'm standing up with my best posture possible with the free leg off the ground. It doesn't have to be way up here. It just has to be off the ground. And how long do I hold it? Well, today, just for 10 seconds. Okay? And then I put it down. And then I'm ready to do the other side. I shift my weight over to that leg that's going to do all the work. Lift the free leg up. Put it anywhere I want to put it. Just keep it off the ground. It can be bent, it can be straight, it can be in front, it can be behind, beside, doesn't matter. I can move it around. But I'm keeping it off the ground for 10 seconds. Best posture possible. And then I put the leg down and have a little rest. Switch legs again. So I'm free legging on this side. I'm going to lift it up as high as I can get it. My leg is bent. And then I'm going to push the bottom of my foot behind me and pretend there's a wall there and stamp the wall. But I'm not going to lean over like this to do it. I'm going to stand tall the whole time. Bring it up as high as I can get it. Leg is bent. And then stamp the wall with the bottom of my foot and bring it up one more time and stamp the wall, and then I can put it down. Switch legs, weight on this side, still holding on for support. Bring the leg, bend it, maybe bring it up, maybe down here, but keep it bent. And then when you're ready, stamp the wall. Don't be in a hurry. Stamp the wall. This leg's doing all the work. And stamp the wall and put it down. Good, good, good. I'm going to switch again. Now I'm supporting my body weight with the outside leg. Bring this one in front. Flex my foot. That means point my toe toward my face. With a straight leg, lift it up. Bring it down. Lift it up. Stand tall. Bring it down. And lift it up a third time. Bring it down and put it down. Shift your weight to the other side. Lift the leg. Flex the foot. Bring it up. Hold it. down it goes. Number 2, down it goes. Number 3, stand tall, down it goes. If that's way too hard, just bring it up once and put it down, okay? The last part of the 1 foot, it's easy. I think I'll support myself with the outside leg. Take this leg here and make a figure 8 in the air. Now, if I didn't have that post there, maybe I could make a bigger one. But a little one's okay. How many? Just 3. I think I did 3. Down it goes. Switch sides. Weights on the inside leg. This is off the ground. Flex the foot and make a figure 8. Stand tall the whole time. And there's the 3rd one. Done. The 1 leg. Now I can go and enjoy life, and I'll be that much healthier. Today is Wednesday. It's time for the Dirty Dozen. I've got my 2 light weights, my 2 cans here, 1 in each hand. And I'm going to do each of the 12 exercises once, but very slowly. Watch what I do. You can do it too. So I'm going to push up until my arms are straight and they're close to my head, and then slowly come back down. And then beginning in the same goalpost position, I'm going to bring the forearms together slowly, touch, and bring them back out. And then I'm going to do the forearm dip by just bending at the elbow there. The upper arm is parallel to the ground, and then back up. And then I'm going to bring my arms in front, and they're going to be bent. And I'm going to take them up as high as I can go, bent arms. I'll feel it in my shoulder blades and my back, and slowly bring it down. Then I'm going to take my legs really wide, get my arms at my sides, and bring them up, and straight arm and try to hug the tree. Lean forward a little tiny bit and come back out. Standing ordinary here. Tuck my elbows into my sides, weights at the bottom, and do a bicep curl all the way to the top. Full range of motion and back down. The next one is the tricep. Push my elbows up as high as I can. I can lean a little bit forward, but I can stand up straight if I wanted to. It's just easier for me to lift my elbows up and lean forward. And when I'm ready, I straighten my arms slowly and then bring them back down. Good work. Get my legs apart. Rest with one forearm on this side, lower my hips, let this arm dangle in between my legs and pull it slowly up to my armpit and bring it back down. Rest on this side, leaning on my quad with my forearm. Keep my hips low. I don't want any of this going on. Hips low, arms hanging in between my legs, straight. Lift it up slowly to my armpit and bring it back down. We're getting there. Just stand in neutral. So we're going to let our arms dangle. Keep them straight. Bend over until you're an upside down L. And then as you straighten up again, keep your legs straight. Lift your straight arms with the weights at the end until they're right in front of you. Good work. Got it? Good. Bring the arms straight overhead. And as you sit in the chair that isn't there, by pushing your hips back a little bit, your arms come down. Go as low as you can go. Keep the arms going right behind you. And that's as far as I can go. Look up at the arms. And then swing all the way back up to the top. And then the 12th one foot in front of the other, balancing on your back toes or the balls of your feet there, but standing nice and tall. go straight down like an elevator and maybe do a bicep curl. And as you come up, you're going to push overhead. Lower your arms, switch sides. So a nice big lunge back, up on the balls of your feet. Remember what we do as we go straight down, bending both legs at the knees, do a bicep curl, and as we come up slowly, push straight overhead. You're done. Well, it's Thursday and it's time to do the juggling with a twist. And I've decided I'm going to use an orange today. By the way, I got these oranges at Freshco, and some lady who was fishing through the pile trying to find the best oranges, even though they pretty much all look the same, told me to look at the bottom of the orange here, and if it's got a little bit of a lump going on at the bottom, then it's probably really, really sweet and delicious. So I bought a few of these and she was right. So look for the bump at the bottom of the orange. And the juggling routine here with a twist requires a ball. So a ball of any size will work. Doesn't matter how big it is, little or small. It just tends to be a little easier if it's a little bigger than a little tiny ball, like a golf ball. That would be harder to do. And you can do it standing up, sitting down, and today we're going to do it sitting down. So you're going to choose your dominant hand. And I happen to be right-handed some days and left-handed other days. So I'm going to use the right hand. It looks like your left, but it's my right. And I'm just going to take it and throw it and catch it. I'm not throwing it up very high. I'm trying to keep my eyes on it so it doesn't hit the floor. Of course, if I drop it and it's down here, I have to bend over and get it. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with hinging at the hips a little bit and picking it up. So, throw it up and catch it. 10 times, too. If I do drop it, I'll start again because I want to get 10 good catches. And then I'm going to put it in my other hand, my non-dominant hand, and throw it and catch it. But, you know, that's a little harder. I'm trying to keep my eyes on it. Sitting up nice and tall. And that's 10. And then the third one is to throw it with one hand and catch it with the other. Back and forth. And if you're standing up, you don't have to stand in the same spot. You can move around to do this juggling routine. But if you drop it, be careful how you pick it up. Either use your legs and do a low squat and pick it up, or you can do a deadlift to pick it up, but keep your shoulders higher than your hips. That must be 10. Pretty good, eh? Not too hard, and it doesn't take too long. But I'm going to add the twist on the end. So I'm going to take it in the palm of my hand and take it out and bring it behind my head. And when I get into the front, I'm going to make a circle if I'm stirring the pot. And then I'm going to stir the pot and go back out behind my head and come down in front. Other hand, so I'm going to hold it in the palm of my hand, facing up, take it out behind my head, stir the pot in front, stir it again, bring it back the way I came. And that's the lemon twist. Today is Friday. Strike a pose. It's in the morning. It's about 3 degrees outside, cloudy, and it's supposed to rain any minute. But this afternoon it's supposed to be 12, and so I might have time for a bike ride. And then tomorrow it's supposed to be 21 and sunny. And then next week it's supposed to be -2 and snow. But strike a pose requires 3 different static positions, which means I'm going to hold each position for 10 seconds. And then I'm going to move into the first one, and then the second one, and then the third one. Each one for 10 seconds. So here we go. Just do what I do. Welcome to Walk the Block. And that's exactly what we're going to do. This is the sidewalk in front of my house, and I'm at one end of my property line, and I'm going to walk down to the corner and walk back, and that will be my aerobic exercises for today. I believe this is Saturday. And so when I walk, I'm going to try to maintain the best posture possible, standing up nice and tall, one foot in front of the other, apart a little bit, and it's a heel-toe stride. But try to stand tall. I think that's the most important thing. Push your hips forward a little bit, past neutral so that your chest raises up. Try to get your chin tucked into your neck so that your earlobes are over top of your shoulders. And look ahead, don't look down. And just take your time, trying to maintain perfect posture the whole way. We're not in a hurry, at least not yet. Your block can be as long as you want the block to be. Mine might be about 100 meters. Yours might be shorter or longer. But maintain your best posture possible. Heel toe. And enjoy your surroundings. Try to look for things that you haven't noticed before in your block. Okay, and then we have to go back. Are you ready? This time we're going to walk and try to speed up a little bit. Get our heart rate up. Speed up a little faster. And remember, we're all different, so my fast and your fast isn't the same speed. And you're not with anyone else necessarily, so you don't have to keep up with anybody or wait for anybody. And how fast do I go? As fast as I can, without any pain, without compromising my posture. And if my block is longer than about a 30 or 40 second quick pace, I slow down. But in that block somewhere, I want to walk for 20 or 30 seconds at a good clip. Walk the block every Saturday. Okay, before we end the video today, we have to decide what we're going to put in the space between the day of the week and the exercise. So Monday was the owl. It doesn't matter what you put in there. You can draw a picture. Your brain likes pictures more than it likes words. So if you want to be able to remember what the owl is, it would be better if you put a picture in there. And I'm going to use a pencil. You can use anything you want, a pen, a marker, it doesn't matter. But I'm going to use a pencil. And by the way, no one's going to see this but you. So this isn't something you have to really take a lot of time with, because it's just about you and your memory. So I'm going to, because the owl, it's not about a bird, it's about me turning my head. So I'm going to draw my head in a profile, which means from the side. And I'm not going to be too fussy about that. But I'm also going to draw my head looking straight ahead. And I'm not going to be too fussy about that either. Oh, I better give myself some hair. There. So there's my little picture. That should help me remember the owl. And then on Tuesday, it was all about the 1 foot. And the 1 foot is basically lifting 1 foot off the ground and doing stuff with it. So I'm just going to draw a stick person. And I'll have 1 foot on the ground, and I'll have the other foot maybe out to the side. And I'll just put my arms anywhere I want to put them. There. So I've got a stick person with one leg out and one leg straight down. That's the 1 foot. And then Wednesday was all about the Dirty Dozen. It's all about weights, right? And if you paid attention, there weren't 12, there were 10 weight exercises. But, you know, I think it's really important that you use light weights. So I think I'll draw the first one. That's where I was doing the overhead press. And I had my arms in goalpost position. And then I had a couple of cans of beans or whatever it was in my hands. And I was pushing them up overhead. So there's my goalpost position. That was the first one of the Dirty Dozen. And then the cans will help me remember to make sure it's light weights. And then Thursday was all about juggling. And remember, I used an orange and I tossed it back and forth. So I'm just going to draw the orange, sort of going up in the air and down into the palm of my hand on the other side. So I've got my hands throwing the orange up. Right. And then that was the harder of the, first of all, it was one hand catch, the other hand catch, then it was throw and catch with the other hand, the harder one. And then strike a pose. I had 3, and one of them was the Statue of Liberty, I think. So I had my one leg was across the other one, and my one arm was down, the other one was up, and my head was up, so I'll put my head up like that. So there's my Statue of Liberty. That'll help me remember at least one of the 3 poses. And then walk the block. Well, this was easy. This was a nice street, and it had a couple of trees and a house And I was going down and coming back. So I'll put arrows on the street showing that I'm going down and back. And on the way back, I had to speed up. Maybe I'll draw a little sign that says speed limit. No, speed up. And then the last one was the Golden 8. And of all the exercises in the Golden 8, I think I liked, well, the 1 foot, the archer one was it's the hardest one. I got to practice that. I like the punch one, where you see how your reflexes are like this. So I'll draw my body from the side, and I'm standing there, and then I've got my arm. One arm is out punching like this, and the other one is in, so it's down like this. Something like that. So energy punch. I think I'm going to put energy punch. Those Golden 8 are always a good Qigong set of exercises to do at the end of the day. Okay? So there we go. And this belongs to me and nobody else, and no one sees this but me. Until next time.